Hi, my name is Brooks Hunter. I'm a director-producer in Toronto, a member of Spoke. It's a great experience. I was at Don Carmody's table, and he's always been a massive inspiration for the types of films that he does. I'm a huge fan of high concept, action adventures, thrillers, and it was amazing to talk to him about where I am in my career now, and his recommendations and advice, and really telling us the story of what happened with him as he evolved. So it was really a great opportunity tonight.
Oh my God. I suppose that one of the things that one learns after speaking to a lot of people over a long period of time is that nobody else knows either. And that's very powerful. And the second thing is never be afraid of the power of naivety. Because sometimes if you don't know something about something, you're more likely to be adventurous and creative than if you do. Because the knowledge sometimes constrains you from doing things that enable you to accomplish what would have appeared to you if you had the knowledge to have been impossible.
I came into the business of film distribution with very little knowledge about what it involved. It was mostly my interest in seeing good films out there available to Canadians in general, and I'm glad that I didn't know that much about the business, because if I did, I probably would not do this business. It is an unusual, I like to say that it's an unusual business, but it is not, it probably is not that unusual. The fact is that it is a relationship-based business that takes time to build those relationships, build the trust, and you have to have a certain sense of what appeals to you. And I was lucky that I knew what I liked quite early on, and I think that helps me even today.
And partially what I've learned so far would be to really trust your instincts on story and taking the right risks, and not over-analyzing to the degree where you're procrastinating and not really pushing ahead. And making those calls, just picking up the phone, doing things that a lot of the time you'd be maybe too anxious to do. Just really step up and take those opportunities. That's what I'm focusing on now.
I think that life, and specifically the entertainment business, is such that it's a notion of understanding what's real and what's not. People have always asked me in terms of how do you get in, how did you do what you do, all those different things, and it's just like, why do the same people work with the same people all the time? And it's like, the Judd Apatows of the world, all these people are working with the same people, because there's so many schmoes out there who are just like, call me, love me, call me, here I go, yeah, let's do this, whatever. It's like, so what's real and what's not? That is the whole kind of scenario in terms of life. So going back to the original question, it's like, I wish that I would have spent more time with a core group instead of always looking for maybe what could be underneath that rock.
As a journalist, and I think this also applies to the film and television industry as well, is that one of the things that you learn as you go along is firstly that you really need to pick your battles, and secondly that it's really a collaborative business. And with the first point, picking your battles, I think that applies in journalism. You have to simultaneously be proud and defensive about the things that you're writing, but also know when to let go of them, when to trust other people's judgment, when to trust your editors and trust their judgment with the changes that they want to make. And I think in the film business that really applies as well. I see that a lot, both on the fiction and on the documentary side. It's, projects really work when writers trust their directors, when producers know how much to get involved and when to take a step back. And just understanding that you're all cogs that fit together in a machine, I think that you know, there's a process of realizing that. I think a lot of people who want to start in film want to write a movie and direct a movie and star in the movie and just completely push it all along the road themselves. But learning that having other people involved can really help you and be a benefit is a big thing.